I smell a rat. Why did Patrick Henry say this about the Constitutional Convention? He foresaw the revolutionary character of the U.S. Constitution that the Founding Fathers had proposed at the Constitutional Convention. In the Anti-Federalist Papers he wrote concerning the proposed United States Constitution. I need not take much pains to show that the principles of this system are extremely pernicious, impolitic, and dangerous. Here is a revolution as radical as that which separated us from Great Britain. Patrick Henry's cataclysmic warnings about the U.S. Constitution have all been fulfilled. A few of his many predictions are a brutal civil war within 100 years, 2 sources of burdensome taxation, a godlike Supreme Court, and a dangerous treaty paragraph. In particular, he challenged the Founding Fathers' authorization of power to we the people in the United States Constitution, pointing out that we the people had no authority to represent the states. Is it possible that our best Christian historians have missed the obvious? Was Patrick Henry correct about the fatal flaws of the United States Constitution? To answer that question, simply ponder the political-cultural implosion on every hand today. The failure of most of today's Christian historians to deal honestly with these facts about the United States Constitution amounts to a second American revolt. When there's a mist in the pulpit, there's a fog in the pew. Because church historians and leaders have not understood the reality about what the Founding Fathers bequeathed us, America gropes blindly toward the cliff of God's judgment. Because church historians have not given us a true portrayal of the Constitutional Convention, the Church in America holds that the U.S. Constitution of 1787 is a blessing, not a betrayal. They believe it is the epitome of biblical government rather than apostasy from biblical government, when it makes we the people the source of governing authority rather than God, as in Romans 13:1. Some even believe the Constitution is a sacred document rather than a secular document. They believe it is a divine covenant rather than a secular social contract. Thus, many Christians believe that the U.S. Constitution is a biblical document from which we the people have drifted and to which we must return. But anti-federalist Patrick Henry was convinced that the U.S. Constitution was from its inception by the Founding Fathers an apostate covenant. The Constitutional Convention broke the pre-existing colonial covenants with God by making itself and all the laws of the United States made in pursuance thereof the supreme law of the land instead of the Bible. The great need of the hour is for Christian leaders who will renew the national covenant and restore the religious test oath in which officials must swear to govern according to the Bible. At historymythbusters.wordpress.com, you get the story behind the story.